Alright, this is a Mississippi rifle. It's known as the U.S. model of 1841. And they were made in Harper's Ferry, and they were made by quite a few contractors. This gun was actually designed for use in the Mexican War in the late 1840s. It's a 54 caliber single shot rifled percussion rifle. And you can see here it has a brass patch box. Patch box is kind of a useless thing, but you could carry if you wanted a spare musket nipple, whatever you really wanted to put in there. Patch box. And to load and fire one of these, this was 54 caliber. You had to take and you put and then you took a round ball, a round lead ball, and you used what they call a patch, which was made of cloth. And you put the patch around the ball, then you would withdraw your ramrod, and you would put that down in the barrel, and then you seated the whole thing all the way down. Once it was pushed all the way to the back of the barrel, then the gun was loaded. Then the next thing you did was you cocked the hammer and you put a percussion cap up on the nipple. And then you were ready to fire one shot. It was a single shot rifle, black powder rifle. Now, these were very accurate, but again, it was a single shot rifle. You could get quite a bit of accuracy out of these things. Most of the guns that the government had at the time these came out were smooth bores, which meant there was no rifling. And you couldn't get much accuracy beyond 100 yards. But with these, some of the riflemen became pretty proficient. And really, they caused quite a bit of damage amongst the Mexican forces. Now, the reason they call this a Mississippi rifle is because the first troops that this was issued to was a Mississippi regiment from the state of Mississippi who was commanded by Jefferson Davis. Jefferson Davis, at the time of the Civil War, became the president of the Confederacy. But at this point in time, he was in command of the troops that went to Mexico carrying these rifles. And since his command was the first ones to be issued these, they became known as Mississippi rifles. So a Mississippi rifle, which was known as a Mississippi rifle all through the Civil War, Mississippi rifle actually is the U.S. model of 1841. Now the problem with this gun is, you can see, there's no place to put a bayonet on here.